I have seen quite a few people reviewing 1792. Well, I managed to get myself a bottle of this 1792. It says small batch on it, and there's a lot of dust on it because it's been under my bar for a while. And right now it's almost December. Like, it's about 4.5 hours before December. And I got this on the 8th of February. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 9 months ago. Almost 10 months ago. So I've had this under my bar for a while. And I never opened it. I never touched it. And I'm going to do that right now. For the benefit of, I guess I got part of the label rather than part of the pull thing. Oh, okay. The plastic doesn't go so far. It just goes down to about here, and right about here rather than all the way. So I managed to get part of the label here, and there it is, missing from here. Yeah. So what? That's not the important part. The important part is what's inside the bottle. Now, this looks like a real cork. Oh, yeah, it is a real cork. Well, it's a cork of some kind. I'll tell you if it's real or not in just a moment. It's real. It's very real. Nice. Okay. So 1792. Oh, there's a bunch of writing on the back, too. So what I'm going to do is first pour myself a dram of this 1792 with the fancy cork, but it's a real cork rather than being fancy and being a screw top like you would get from the likes of Crown Royal. Okay, on the back here, I'll pull this glass out here so I can see a little better. Named in honor of the year Kentucky joined the United States, 1792, small batch bourbon is made from a marriage of a few select barrels carefully chosen by our master distiller. This refined bourbon elevates Kentucky distilling to exceptional new heights. Celebrated by whiskey connoisseurs worldwide, the subtleties of 1792 make it incomparably brash and bold, yet smooth and balanced. And there's some black writing on dark burgundy. I can't read the black writing on the dark burgundy. I'm sorry. It just does not. It does not. It does not. I can't. I don't see any contrast here. Well, let's see now. Small batch. I don't even know who produces this stuff. Is it Heaven Hill? Is it Wild Turkey? Is it Jim Beam? I don't know. I suppose if I wasn't so lazy, I could look it up on the, Google and find out and tell you. Oh. Alcohol by volume, does it say? 46.85%. So that should be right in the Goldilocks zone for drinking. What did I pay? Says here $54.99 Canadian, with of course a 10-cent bottle deposit, $2.75 of goods and services tax, and liquor tax of $5.50. $63.34 CAD out the door. Yeah, $63.30. That's not too bad. That's about the price of a Glengarry, or a little more expensive than something like Glenfiddich or Glenlivet. Glenlivet Founders Reserve, Glenfiddich 12, somewhere in that vicinity. So that's not the worst. I mean, there are bourbons that go for a lot more than that. Oh, I'm getting a bit of a cherry note now, which I often do from bourbons. Cherry. Some of that bit of barrel char. Little bit of dill, just a little bit. And it's almost indistinguishable from mint. A little bit of mint and dill. A little bit. Not overpowering, just a little bit. Where's the caramel? Oh, a bit of corn sweetness. A little bit of vanilla. There's some. The nose is quite restrained. Now I'm getting caramel and vanilla in droves, lots of it. Getting very little of much else. No mint, no dill. Caramel and vanilla. That cherry note seems to be gone. I predict that this is not going to taste of much, and it's going to be very easy drinking, dangerously easy drinking. Let's have a sip of water before I delve into the palate of this guy. And before I delve into the palate, let's have a look at the legs. The legs. Yeah, some of them move down at a medium kind of speed. There are a few more drops developing up on the edge. And the secondaries come down. Yeah, they come down. Yeah. There's still a ridge hanging on there, if you can see that. There's still a ridge hanging on, and the droplets are now coming down. Look at those two big droplets just above my shoulder. Oh, yeah. Gentle nose on it. Not getting a lot of oak. Let's try it. Has a nice, thick, slippery, viscous mouthfeel. And I'm tasting a bit of vanilla. Kentucky hug. Oh, it's going down my throat slowly, and it's warming, very warming. On the tongue, there's a little bit of a tingle on the sides, but not, well, it's giving me a hug. I like that. It's coating the mouth with vanilla. Just coating the mouth with vanilla. I'm not getting so much caramel with that, just a lot of vanilla coating the mouth. And take another sip of water. Go and try this again. Very interesting. It's not harsh at all. It just goes down easy. I'm going to go again for the flavors on the second sip and try and see what I can get on the finish. Nice. There's that smooth, viscous mouthfeel again. But there is a tingle after I've swallowed. And vanilla and dryness. It's dry. What else am I tasting here? A little bit of a tingle. The finish is dry. I'm not getting much flavor on the finish, it's just dry. Now at the very end, just a tiny little hint of cherries. Just a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see what this does with some water in it. It seems to be closed down, and a bit of water may help it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, several wee drops of water. See what this 1792 small batch will do. When it opens up a little bit and the bonds are broken between the alcohol molecules and that which imparts the flavor. Initially, the bond is there. You add water, it breaks the bond. It releases the aromas. Wow. I'm getting a little bit more cherry. The vanilla and caramel are understated. A little bit of cherry. Vanilla. Vanilla's coming through again. It's a bit grassy. Corn husks. That's what the grassiness is. Corn husks now are coming through. Now that we got rid of some of the cherry and some of the vanilla and some of the little bit of caramel that was there. Corn husks. So, high corn content. High corn content is not bad. I'm just getting the corn husks now. Hmm. Smooth. Smooth with a tingling aftertaste. It's viscous, it's slippery, it goes down easy. But now, after I've swallowed it, there is that, I could even say, a little bit of harshness on the sides of the tongue, even though I've added water to it. Maybe it needs a little bit more water. Let's try that. Let's give it a little more water. See if that takes away some of that harshness that's on the sides of my tongue. Corn husks, a bit of vanilla. Corn husks, bit of vanilla. Still tingling on my tongue from before. Corn husks, vanilla. Bit of just a tiny little bit of brown sugar. Not much. Okay. Vanilla, corn husks, barrel char. Always, when I have a bourbon and the glass is finished and dried out, there's always a black spot on the very bottom of my Glencairn, and that's barrel char, and that's what I'm tasting right now. Barrel char, vanilla, cherry. That's mostly what I'm getting. Not a lot of caramel in it. Well, now there's a bit of caramel creeping in, yeah. Not bad at all. Once again, lots of vanilla, some barrel char, a bit of cherry. I'm tasting oak now. Oak, wood, virgin oak, wood, vanilla, barrel char. A little bit of cherry, tiny little bit of caramel, but not much. You really got to hunt for it. Anyway, this is an interesting little dram. I will enjoy seeing this open up some more as it oxidizes. And I will drink to your very good health. Cheers.
Foodquig. Foodquig.
Foodquig.
Foodquig.
Foodquig.
Yeah.